Well, the Battlefield 6 beta was this weekend, and it seems EA is showing us once again why there was a big push to avoid pre-orders. This left a lot to be desired from a top-tier shooter. As a bit of a Battlefield fan, I was disappointed with the state of the game. Not to say I'm giving up hope, but I mean, this could still be one of the best in the series, but the studio has to listen to community feedback. First off, I mean, let's talk about the maps. Uh, Now, it is a beta, and there's a mostly reused maps. However, it didn't feel like the grand scale maps that made Battlefield great. The size and scope from back in 2011 and 2013 for Battlefield 3 and 4, that's what made it great. These maps, they felt more like COD. These maps are 3 lanes, there's no range. You remember trying to get a 1,000 meter shot on Langkam Dam or Siege from Shanghai, rooftop to rooftop? You're not going to get that with these. Now, let's look at some issues I personally had while playing the game, and maybe you'll understand my gripe. Okay, so here's a fun one where I'm just sliding down the side of a mountain. Doesn't look like much there, but let's see. There I go, sliding down again. Okay, here's a nice, fun one. One of my favorites. Okay, I spot the guy, and let's see. Where is my reticle at when I pull the trigger? Because it looks like it's right there behind his head, above his head. Pull the trigger. Okay, well, let's say there's bullet drop at the 75 yards I'm at. Let's just give him that one. We'll let that one slide. So nothing egregious at this point, but annoying. Um, but here's one where the bullet registration really starts to get off. So first off, let's talk about this. Uh, could you imagine being in competitive play and this pops up in front of your screen when somebody drops in front of you because you can pick up their weapon? It's not see-through. It completely covers up everything you're aiming down. Yeah, you can see a lot around the periphery of your screen, but you can't see the actual action going on. So that's fun. We'll keep going here. Okay, here is where I start shooting this guy. And let's see, behind him. Oh, what's that? My first hit marker. Man, you really got to lead targets at 20 yards. And then I got the kill, and then I got another hit marker after. What did I shoot? Maybe there's somebody back here that I hit. I don't know. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, and then I shoot at this guy, but that's. I mean, there it is again. It's covering up the whole side of my screen, so that's fun. So we'll let that one go. Okay, so here you'll see I can mount this. It takes me 2 attempts, but I ended up being able to get over that and mount it. But here's my first instance of what I like to call Battlefield 6 necromancy. This will be fun. So let's just looking over here. Nope. Oh, look, a bunch of guys just all lined up. And let's see what he's doing. Oh, this is necromancy. That needs to get fixed. Everybody's going to waste bullets and time shooting at somebody they think is still alive. So that's a bit annoying. Here is probably the most egregious one to me. I get here, there's nothing but, let's wait for it, wait for it. And here we go. You're going to see nothing but headshots, but let's look at that more closely. So it's 27 points for a headshot. A body shot is 20 points of damage. So, okay, that seems a little bit annoying that you're only getting 27 for a headshot, but not the end of the world. I just think the math doesn't really add up. Let's go again here. What was that? Let's see. Okay, it was a shoulder shot. Look at those other shots. Nope, nothing. No hit markers there, so that's fun. Let's see. Hit markers again. Oh, let's try that one. So wait, what was this? It's we're gonna say it's a headshot, but it's 27 plus 27 would be 54. And I know I'm doing math and I'm getting technical here, but that's maybe it's 26.5 and 26.5 and the game just rounds up. But that's even more egregious because then you're only getting 26.5 per headshot. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we'll keep going. And let's see, do we have any more? That one was 60. We'll take a quick look at that again. Oh no, I'm sorry, that was 80. So I don't know where the math works on that one because there was definitely a headshot in there. You see the double marker pop up. There you go. So what's that about? Don't know where they're doing their math or how they're doing it. Seems a little interesting to me. This one, I believe I'm about to end this match here with a nice death right before the end and victory screen. So yeah, that's I don't know what they're doing with registering. Okay, here's another one where the bullet registering is just all over the place. Okay, spot the guy, take a couple of pot shots at him. Ignore my bad aim. I am just an okay gamer. So we pop this in here, get a reload. Okay, now I've got my guy. First shot through the tree doesn't work. Okay, so already that's a bit of a problem for me because I am dead on this guy right now. And you can shoot through those big 3-foot cement blocks, but this tree blocks my bullet. So, but we'll let that go. All right, so first hit marker is on the hip. That one makes sense. Second one's in his back. Third one, I'm hitting the wall behind him. I don't know why I'm getting another hit marker there. And then I get another one there, and I'm definitely not hitting him. So I don't know why the game's registering that, but let's just say the player models are a little bit smaller than your hit registry. Let's try again here. Am I leading this guy by 2 feet and getting hit markers? I mean, I get it. He's running, but I'm 2 feet in front of him. There's no way this should be a hit marker. And then I shoot behind him, and then I get that kill. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, I did try to climb that ladder, even though it was on the back side of it. So that was fun. You can, in fact, climb the ladders. Here's another one, fun bullet registry. Okay, first hit's good. Oh, that's a backpack shot. That's, yeah, get him in the hip. So, I mean, kinda, but at least one of those was in his backpack. Why that hurt him, I don't know. Wait, what was this? That's a headshot. That's interesting. Because that sure looks like I'm not hitting him, let alone if it was hitting his shoulder. So that's fun, but hey, gives me the kill. So that's fun. Once again, could be ping, could be lag. Shooting that guy, let's try that again. Let's see. I pull in, I fire my first round. That looks like it should hit. Okay, we're good there. I think my first shot hits the tank on this side. And let's see that again. Good, good, good. And okay, that one I'll accept. That one's pretty good. I got them all there. Um, go this way. Realize, oop, can't go that way. So we're gonna go back. And let's try to see what we get with this guy. So this one, we'll say that this frame's the one when I pull the trigger. So that hits. The second one, nope. Uh, and then third shot hits. So what's going on there? Not really sure. This is a slow firing SMG. Oh, and wait a second. Gotta love the corpse launch. I was in that truck there to my right, and now I'm somehow on the ground. So the where the bodies are just is not being recognized by the game. Here's fun. Spawn in underground, and then I'm inside of a asset tank. This is back in our spawn, so I'm pretty sure this isn't a blown up tank. This is just an asset tank. So did that. Keep going here. Here we go with another mounting and kind of sliding off thing. I couldn't get up on that. Let's look at that again. So earlier I was able to get up on that wall that was higher than this, that was actually above my eye line. Here I try to get up, can't get up, slide down, and try to get up again. Let's once again look at this. I am up on top of the rock, and I slide back down. So, what is with the mounting in this game? Like, do they know what they want you to be able to? Just give us a prompt. Just say if we can mount something or not. There's no need for this. You can't see it. And then, obviously, everybody's favorite thing about this game is the sniper glint. It is ridiculous. It is way too bright. It looks like they've got one of those million candle watt uh, flashlights on you. It's pretty ridiculous. Oh, I remember why I kept this. You'll see in a moment here a nice guy run by from left to right, and we wait for it. Luckily, we had a pretty good team here. I think we ended up pulling off this victory. Okay, here we go. Yep, there he is. Okay, so first shot, get him in the leg. That one makes sense. We'll say that the second shot, maybe I got him in the foot. I mean, maybe with a lead. Still little fishy. Once again, it's this bullet registry thing. If you're not on them, you're not on them. And these are all my kills. I should be taking them and being happy with them, but I'm not, because if it's happening to others, it's happening to me. We'll keep going here. This is a lot of these because these guys are going to be running left or right across the screen. I'm pretty sure that guy was a complete disaster. Not on him, not on him. He's completely going the other way, and I got the kill, so that one's fun. It's not like I was leading him in that scenario. I was a foot to his right, and he was going left. Hit that guy. Okay, so this one, it's 17, 33, and then 56. So the math doesn't add up there either. Um, we'll keep going. Another problem I found after doing all my own recording, and I didn't get any footage of this myself, but feel free to look it up for your own knowledge. There are wall hackers already in this, and the video proof is out there. You're welcome to look it up. And people that are glitching outside of the map, making themselves invulnerable and able to just farm kills. So it doesn't look like their anti-cheat software is working either, which is another big no-no if you're going to be spending money on a game.
Is Battlefield 6 going to be terrible based on this beta? No. It's just not unique. There's nothing special about it. The one improvement that they made from any of the previous games that I can see is the ability to drag down teammates to cover to be able to heal them, which admittedly is a major improvement. That is so much fun to be able to get them behind cover. I don't know. It's a small detail, but I feel like it's a big change and I love it. Getting them back into the fight and actually not having to stand out in the middle of a firefight to do it is game changing. But other than that, there's nothing special here.
I appreciate everyone watching, and if you liked this, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if you agree with me or if you disagree with me, please leave a comment down below, and I'd be glad to hear your opinion. Thank you.